It's Monday, September 9th, 2024, and from the home studio in Middletown, Delaware, I'm Marshal Manlove from Delaware Sports and American Sports Reports, and on this episode of the show, we will announce the Delaware Sports Athletes of the Week for week ending September 7th. But a couple things to talk about from Saturday's action in football. Red Lion beat Glasgow 35-12. Mackay Corbin rushed for 125 yards and a touchdown to help guide the Lions to victory. Other scores: William Penn beat Penwood High School from Pennsylvania 15-6. Tatnall over Wilmington Friends 22-17. Conrad shut out McCain 32-0. It was Archmere 39, St. Elizabeth's 21. You see the Red Lions score 35-12 over Glasgow. As mentioned, Mount Pleasant beat Concord 28-6. Some statistics hard to come by. I'd like to try to talk about special achievements, but need those achievements reported at some point. In volleyball, St. George's swept Indian River in straight sets. Setter Shayla Howell led the Hawks with 28 assists. Other volleyball matches from Saturday: Ursuline Academy over Delaware Military Academy 3-1. And Appoquinimink High School swept Cesar Rodney in straight sets 3-0. In soccer, a couple scores: St. George's over Delaware Military 4-1, and Walter Johnson High School in Maryland beat our reigning state champions, the Sows from Salesianum, 1-0. In field hockey, Newark Charter opened up their season in convincing fashion with a 9-1 win over Padua. Senior Amanda Rattay scored 5 goals for the Patriots. That graphic is wrong if the reported scores are correct. If the reported scores are wrong, the graphic is correct. Yeah, that's how that works. Milford shut out Appoquinimink 7-0. Senior Hannah Zimmerman scored a hat trick for the Buccaneers. Another scores was Cape Henlopen 6 and Stephen Decatur High School from Maryland 1. And before we get to the Delaware Sports Athletes of the Week, this is brought to you by me, Marshal Manlove, stage hypnotist. If you would like a funny, fascinating, and memorable experience for a party or an event that you're having, please consider my stage hypnosis show, details about which you can find at marshallmanlove.com. And if you are looking to buy or sell a home in Delaware, Maryland, or Pennsylvania, I do that too. Yeah. I have 4 jobs. I would only like one, and that one preferred job would be retirement, but that's never happening, especially with the amount of revenue that's being generated on this particular show. So now we open up with the trombones. We honor our athletes of the week with trumpets. Yeah. Let the trumpets blow. 4 Athlete of the Week honorees this week. First of all, Tate Walls from Laurel football team. He had a legendary game. This is going to be one of those games this past week where people are going to talk about this for quite a long time. Here was his day. We talked about it on the show the other day, but just as a reminder, because I don't expect everybody to watch these every day, he had 14 carries for 153 yards. He scored all 37 points against Brandywine in a 37-0 win. He had 3 rushing touchdowns, 2 interceptions for touchdowns. He kicked 4 extra points and a field goal. He even had 2 onside kickoffs that recovered. So, a legendary game there, man. People are going to talk about that for a long time. Next, Amanda Rattay from Newark Charter field hockey. We just mentioned her accomplishment this past week. I'm going to go with the 5 goals. That was what was reported, but as mentioned, that could be wrong and this could be right. Either way, one of our athletes of the week. Aiden Alston from Carabel soccer team. The Bucks opened up their season with 2 straight wins, and in the first one, Aiden scored 5 goals, and then he added another in the Bucks' second win of the year. And Michael Wasco, the quarterback for the Hillers football team, in a victory over St. Andrews this past weekend. He threw for 289 yards, 2 touchdowns, rushed 3 times, had a touchdown, 1 2-point conversion in that 27-21 win over St. Andrews. So those are the Delaware Sports Athletes of the Week for week ending September 7th. And if you would like to nominate an Athlete of the Week, just send that nomination to us at mysportsreports@gmail.com. Please include in that nomination a picture that we can use. The name, obviously, the school, the sport, if not obvious, with the submission, and the reason why. And maybe they will get honored. Now, at the end of the season, we will also nominate a Delaware Sports Fall Athlete of the Season list. And we'll name, I think we named, was it 25? I forget now. Getting old, man. Every time I learn something, something else falls out of my head. So all the storage capacity is filled here. So anyway, now I lost my train of thought on top of all that. I better get out of here before I say something dumb. All right. Have a great day. We're gone.